Have you been kicked by light? Chapter 4. Yu Xiuchuan found Su Xing with a mysterious look and asked, Xing, what are your initial four-dimensional attributes? My properties panel seems a little out of order. Saying that, Yu Xiaofat showed his personal panel in front of Su Xing. Name, Yu Sanhuo. Occupation, Flame Mage. Level, 1. Strength, 5. Ordinary people's four-dimensional attributes are 5. Agility, 3. Ordinary people have 4D attributes of 5. Physique, 8. Ordinary people's four-dimensional attributes are 5. Spirit, 1-8. Ordinary people's four-dimensional attributes are 5. Talent, Fire Element Affinity, Abnormal Spellcasting. Skill, Fireball. Su Xing was stunned for a moment. Yu Xiuchuan's attributes were indeed strange. It stands to reason that after becoming a professional, four-dimensional attributes such as strength and agility will far exceed ordinary talents. But Yu Xiuchuan's strength and agility are as low as ever. Fortunately, his mental power is outrageously high. But the key is Yu Xiaofat's talent, Abnormal Casting. Abnormal Cast. The spell you unleash is 3 times more powerful than a normal spell, but the mana you need to cast has increased dramatically. The key to a good and bad skill is how much is this huge size. Su Xing cast a puzzled expression. But seeing that Yu Xiuchuan already had a bitter melon face, he said, I tried it just now. I just wanted to release the fireball technique, but it almost sucked me dry, and I was so scared that I quickly interrupted the spell casting. A fireball technique that almost sucked people dry. Awakening was silent. Fireball technique is the lowest level fire skill. As long as you just become a fire mage, you can master it, and the consumption required is also the smallest. But Yu Xiaofat couldn't even release the lowest level fireball technique. This is the risk of mutating the profession. You can't even release the skills, even if you are powerful. What is the use? Su Xing smacked his lips, and could only comfort. It's okay. After your class level is high, you should have enough mana to release skills. Yu Xiaofat could only nod with a bitter face, and then said goodbye to Su Xuan and prepared to go home to ask his mother. After bidding farewell to Yu Xiaofat, Su Xing also returned home, and checked his attribute panel with some curiosity. Name, Awakening. Occupation, Light Priest. Level, 1. Power, 10. Agility, 10. Physique, 15. Spirit, 25. Talent, Light Element Affinity, Monster Nemesis. Skills, Healing, Purifying Missiles. Compared to Yu Xiaofat, the Awakening attribute panel is undoubtedly much more normal. Generally speaking, strength agility refers to combat classes such as swordsman, boxer, etc. The initial strength and agility will be between 15 and 20. And the spirit of the legal profession will be between 15 and 20. Since he is a traverser, his innate soul power is strong, so his spiritual value has reached an astonishing 25. This means that the spells released by Awakening are more powerful and unleashed more times. Light Element Affinity. You are naturally sensitive to light elements. It is easier to capture light elements in the air, and at the same time, the power of spells is slightly increased in places with abundant light sources. Nice skills, Su Xing commented slightly, and then looked down. Monster Nemesis. Your spell has an aura of holiness attached to it, which deals 200% skill damage to the monster. Treatment. Recover from the target's injuries in a small way. Purify Missile. Use on the target to purify the negative buff on the target, and if the target is a monster, it will cause damage to it. Awakening was slightly surprised, and newly awakened professionals generally only had one lowest level of skill. But the Light Priest actually had 2 skills at the beginning. Although they are mainly therapeutic aids, the restraint of monsters should not be underestimated. No wonder the Light Priest is so highly regarded. Look, this attribute is not weaker than the general hidden class. After thinking a little, Su Xing's eyes lit up, and he muttered, maybe opening a private clinic near home is a good choice in the future. Monday to Saturday off, weekend work, not only can you earn money, but also safe. Awakening has begun to fantasize about how to maximize the use of his career to make money. As for making money under the copy, it is impossible to make a copy. It is impossible to make a copy in this life. The next copy is too dangerous, so you can only open a private clinic to touch the fish, in order to maintain the appearance of life. Awakening, thinking of his 6 days off and 1 day of work in the future, he couldn't help but roll in bed excitedly. If the other students knew the idea of waking up this salted fish, I was afraid that they would vomit 3 liters of blood in anger. In particular, why is he so salty to awaken the Light Priest? But I have worked so hard, but only awakened the life profession. Lying awake on the bed, he stretched out comfortably while thinking about the future salted fish life. At this time, a voice suddenly came from the awakened mind. Ding. Detected that the host is touching the fish. Salted fish points +1. Chapter 6. Shining Fruit. Awakening the hidden class Light Whisperer. Who? What was that? Su Xing was startled by the sudden sound, and he couldn't help but worry in his heart. In fantasy novels, it is said that there will be human traitors who will kill human geniuses. I won't be targeted, will I? Damn. I want to awaken the genius of the Terran race, the future, Clinic Emperor. Is it actually going to die before leaving the master system? Ding. This system is a salted fish god system specially created for otaku salted fish, which can help the host become the strongest salted fish ever. Su Xing was stunned for a moment. Oh, it's the system, that's okay. Su Xing changed his position and continued to lie on the bed. Ding. Detected the laziness of the host, triggered a 10-fold critical hit, and rewarded salted fish with 100 points. System. MMP. There is so lazy that even the system is too lazy to check. Sue woke up and lay in bed for a long time, but he couldn't sleep because of the constant reminders in his head. Ding. Detected that the host is touching the fish. Salted fish points +1. Ding. Salted fish points +1. +1. Sue Zing sat up from the bed helplessly and asked, "System, can you turn off this prompt? It's so noisy that I can't sleep." Ding. The system instant reminder has been turned off. Finally no longer this annoying sound. Wake up and lie in bed again, only to find that you can't sleep at all. MMP. Drowsiness at all. Sue Zing simply got up, took out a bottle of Fat House Happy Water from the refrigerator, and checked his system while drinking. Half a ring. Awakening can be regarded as figuring out the function of his system. This is a system specially created for salted fish otaku. As long as you stay at home or touch the fish, you can get a certain amount of salted fish points. Salted fish points can be used in a lottery or redeemed in the system arcade. Interestingly, the props and rewards in Salty Fish God come from the anime novels, games, movies, etc. that I watched in my previous life. For example, the Devil Fruit in the Straw Hat King or the Blood Succession Boundary in the Legend of Shinobi, etc. You name it. Ding. The host has just bound the system. Reward a newbie gift package. Is it turned on? Sue Zing took a sip of Coke, waved his hand and said, "Well, let's turn it on. There is nothing to lose anyway." Ding. Congratulations to the host for obtaining the ability of the natural system of shining fruits. Ding. Congratulations to the host for obtaining the Lazy Man pet egg in the Pokemon world. Nature's shining fruit? First chapter, previous chapter 4 211th, next chapter, epilogue, table of contents. Previous.